So, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Spark. Something a little bit different this week. I'm taking a momentary break from the Fox theme because I wanted to work on this page in my travel journal. You see, September is my birthday month, and my dear sweet husband took me to New York City for one day, one museum, one show. It was a whirlwind trip. It was fabulous. So I wanted to work on a page in my travel journal. Now, I like to travel journal and at least get the page started while I'm still on the trip, but the time frame of this trip was kind of prohibitive for working on that. I'm not going to sit down in the MoMA and pull out a glue stick. Definitely frowned upon. So I collected as much paper ephemera, ticket stubs, menus, all the things that you see here, including some things like this sticker from the MoMA that I purchased, right? So I'm currently working this spread. This is probably one of a few that are going to come out of this trip, but this is in my boho design passport, Wanderlust passport, and that's my current designated travel journal. Now, you may have seen other things that I've done in this specific journal before. It doesn't take very well to things that are too wet. And so I'm going to limit my watercolors for anything about this trip. I'll do that in another journal. This spread is going to be all collected ephemera. I am a collector of paper scraps. I love it. You don't get as many ticket stubs as you used to. You definitely don't get as many maps. There are no more printed museum maps. It's all scanned on your phone. And I absolutely applaud this and approve of this because it is a small measure that works to help save on trash and save on resources and conserve those natural resources that our planet does have limited supplies of. So I'm all about not having more paper. But sometimes I do love the paper, when I'm wanting to collage it in. So I do have things from the Broadway playbill. We went to see Six. I do have the museum ticket. The photos are from a photo booth at Rough Trade Records. And of course, my hotel had a free map. So I was able to find things, maybe not as many as there used to be. But that's great because I have more than enough to work with, as you see in this spread. I love that the Lena Horne Theater is the first theater named after a woman, named after an African-American woman, probably named after a woman, period. That's a quick Google search. I just don't remember the specifics. But that was the theater where Six was playing. We stayed at a really cool hotel that was also right there. I think it's going to feature more in my next spread because the Hotel Edison, all I have from there is the baggage claim stub. So this page came together really quickly, as you can see, and it references everything we did. It references the museum and the play and the map walking around Midtown, and it was just an absolutely lovely, excuse me, lovely day. So I'll go back to Foxes. I'll go back to my theme next week and have one more Fox spread before the month of September ends. One or two. How many more Wednesdays are left in September? Anyway, I thought you might enjoy seeing a peek into other kinds of pages that I do for myself, for my own fun, memory making, memorializing an event. Like I said, I wanted to do it pretty soon after the trip while things were fresh, while it was really fun, because then it's still part of the experience. It's not like, oh yeah, that's my homework, I've got to finish that. A few last little details I'm going to put on here. I trimmed the MoMA ticket, the peach and green ticket that you see on the upper right. I trimmed that down because I wanted it to fit on one side of the paper. Oh yeah, this was from Texas, from a trip to see family. I'll do a flip through at some point in the next couple of days. But I decided I would use those scraps from the MoMA ticket and add a little of that peach and green color onto the left side of the spread. Using every scrap. Don't let anything go to waste. And then it provided more of the color that you'll see on this spread. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the end. You'll see what I just referenced with those scraps of ticket stub. But look for new content on Wednesdays for Weekly Spark. I love having you here. I love seeing your comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. And if you've been to the MoMA recently or seen a good musical recently, but leave your comments below. And if you're so inclined, like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, but definitely tune in next Wednesday for another episode of Weekly Spark. So I'll let some music play you out, and until then, have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday.